Hey folks, I'm Madeline G, and welcome to another installment of Ride With Me. In an interview with the New York Times last week, Trump discussed his stance, or lack of, on climate change, prosecuting Clinton, his choice of cabinet appointees, and the rise of an alt-right movement. In an interview full of overused, unfledged words, it was clear that Trump's favorite was tremendous, because he has tremendous respect for the New York Times, followed by tremendous respect for his cabinet appointees, and the tremendous work he's doing on his golf courses along with his environmental awards. All in all, it was a tremendous interview. When asked about climate change and the Paris Agreement, Trump said he had an open mind. He believes there is some connectivity between human activity and climate change. He then refuted by saying, quote, "You know the hottest day ever was in 1890-something. You know you can make lots of cases for different views." Finally, he capped off his stance by saying, "Sometimes I'll say I'm actually an environmentalist and people will smile in some cases." You mean like this? Alex, I'll take what the fuck for 800. When asked about prosecuting Hillary Clinton, Trump said he wanted to move forward and isn't interested in hurting the Clintons and wants to focus on other matters. When asked again by Deputy Managing Editor Matthew Purdy of The Times, quote, "So you're definitely taking that off the table, the investigation?" Trump, "No, but the question was asked." Alex, I'll take Dazed and Confused for 400. Trump was also asked how he plans to bring this country together if he hired Steve Bannon as his chief strategist, who is known as being a closet racist. Trump defended and painted Bannon as a smart individual who previously worked at Goldman Sachs, and quote, "If I thought he was a racist or alt-right or any of the things that we can, the terms we can use, I wouldn't even think about hiring him." Alex, I'll take flaming racist for 400.
Daily double.
Who is Breitbart owner Steve Bannon? Even if we give Bannon the benefit of the doubt, he still presided over a website that deliberately indulges in race baiting. The LA Times has a great article on this. Check it out. Whether he's a racist or an ex-investment banker, who knows a thing or two about conning the masses, whatever he's selling, some are buying. Finally, Trump was asked about the activation of the alt-right group, which includes neo-Nazis, white nationalists, and anti-Semites who describe themselves as children of the sun. He disavowed and condemned the group and said, "It's not a group I want to energize, and if they are energized, I want to look into it and find out why." Well, let me help you. Seems as though short-term memory has struck again. And maybe it's because of this.
When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best. They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists.
Or this.
You're living in poverty, your schools are no good, you have no jobs.
Or this.
You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals.
Or even this.
Donald J. Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States.
In my humble opinion, during the primaries, you struck a nerve with many of your supporters, some of whom continue to harass minorities. You saw this movement and brought in Bannon, who appeals to a vast majority of your base to help push your agenda forward. So please, don't act surprised of all the hate that has risen from your campaign. The media did not paint you black, you did, by creating a greater divide and now claiming to bring everyone together. If that's the case, your tweets at 3 a.m. should reflect that. Till then, we're not buying what you're selling.
Warning. The orange light that follows will soon proclaim itself a gun. If you point your questions, the fog will surely chew you up. But if you want the answers, you better get rid of the ready for the fall.
That is right. If you want the answers, you better get ready for the fire. To all my brothers and sisters who feel they're living in the twilight zone, don't forget, you're not alone. And your voice is way more powerful than you think. So what did we learn from Trump's campaign and his interview with the Times? Well, for starters, Dr. Seuss has inspired most of Trump's vocabulary. He still doesn't have a clear stance on policy, he's insensible about the rise of the alt-right movement, and he may or may not prosecute Clinton. I know the word we started off with was tremendous, but oblivious is more fitting. Well, folks, that's it for me. I'm Madeline G, and you've been watching Ride With Me. Till next time, good night. Hey guys, for more satire and comedy, please hit the subscribe button. You'll be glad you did. Or not. I mean, I can't really guarantee that, but what the hell? Just do it. It's free. I mean, why not, right?